you led me. The last time you talked about the complexion for detection, Jermell chimed in, and he says, "Race doesn't matter."
Man, that's why I ain't had to come back and say nothing to him because the people tore his ass up, and they still tearing his ass up to make a dumb statement like race matter in everything. Single thing that we do. Do he understand how many fires paved the way for his black ass? How many people died for him to have the chance that he have? Don't think about how many people that got hung, how many babies that got stolen from their parents and fed to crocodiles to get the crocodile skin. But how many people had the education, the mindset, and the smartness to be great, but because of their skin complexion, it allowed them to be in the back of the line? How many people need raises, but they give this other complexion that's starting new already a higher salary than you, and you've been there for 6 years. Right. But race don't matter. When your ass go and try to get that bank loan when you run out of money and can't get it, or better yet, when you go shopping or something like that and they refuse you, or you go out to eat or something, they refuse you. But race don't matter. That was the stupidest thing he could have ever said. But hey, the people told, I want everything every time he do something and get denied or anything happen to him, I want him to remember those comments. That comment he gonna have to stick with for the rest of his entire life. And you know how that made black people feel? Right. I don't have to say nothing because they on his head.
Yeah, I see it.
And a lot of them, you can't. Hey, one thing about the people is too many. You can't get protected by too many. Right. By everybody. Right. You can't get protected everywhere you go. Somebody read your comment or heard about your comment. You gonna have to tuck your tail in like a dog. Right. Stupid bitch. And I'll tell that to his face because they know a real one. See, I'm a real one. I stay back. I sit back. Don't say much. Let these fools run their mouth. But keep that same energy when you see a king in your presence. That's it. Because I know what I'm capable of doing. I know who I have with me. You know how you be silent warrior? Yeah. So I let the people continue to eat them up, and he dug his own hole. A lot of people, threw one of his shirts in there, burned it up. You know what I'm saying? Some people did that. Some people ain't telling people don't buy the fight, don't buy the paper, and he did it to himself. And he wondered, I'm here because I don't ever keep up with the pound list and stuff, and he wondered why he having a hard time being at the top of people pound for pound list.
Not even on it.
Not even on it. That's crazy. And he ain't thought about it, but these coon motherfuckers, they sit around and, what can I'm going to say something, man. I'm going to get some brownie points or something like that so somebody can get on their side. Well, maybe the opposition will get on my side, and cheer me on. Yeah, for that moment in time. Boom. And then when that's over, guess what? You just as black as me. Yeah. You back being black. Right. So what you said, it didn't really gain you no points in the end. It just entertained the ones that want to agree with you at that moment in time. Right. Yeah, he said, yeah, that's right, But when you try to do something, guess what? You try to go somewhere, guess what? You try to get something done, guess what? Look in the mirror. Right. You're a black man yourself. And race does matter. No, it absolutely anything does. We do, he's stupid. Fuck for that.
Yeah, that kind of
need to be slapped.
Yeah.
It need to be slapped.
Yeah, that cut me deep when he says that. And I remember it was a Friday night. It's funny how you remember things like you remember how people make you feel, right, Tay? And I remember when Floyd said all lives matter. Colin Kaepernick need to start worrying about getting a starting job. It was that moment for me. It was in that I was like, I can't believe I spent thousands of dollars supporting Jermell Charlo and he don't give a fuck about my money.
Nothing.
And I felt the same way about Floyd. Like I can't believe that.
Man, I don't know what, like I said, they try to find acceptance. He trying to find acceptance for people that don't even care about him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about what he talking about or what he doing. They wish bad up on him. I'm always wishing well for people. I just sit back, I hear things or whatever, I'm the type of person, whatever people do in their life, let them do it. If you happy, you doing what you're doing, hey. But the boy got a lot of issues in his life going on. He don't have no happiness, no peace in his life. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't have peace and happiness in your life, you going to say crazy shit to try to find acceptance from anybody.
Right.
Because what they say, if you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything. Come on, man. But he need to be slapped. That's what he need to be.
Damn, you keep on leaving me. Speaking of slap, Paulie Malignaggi got slapped. God, you keep on transitioning me, D. God, man. I wasn't even thinking about Paulie, but the motherfucker got slapped with some powder, like the Mac type shit.
I saw that, man. You stupid. He needed it too. The dude should have grabbed the whole bucket of instead of putting it in his hand, he should have had the whole thing and just dumped it on his head.
Right.
Man, he lying. Just hit the whole thing. He another one. Sorry. He another one, man. He talk about all this white this and that and it ain't about the race thing. But he been the main one in boxing and about ain't cheating and all that. But he was every time he lost. What was his whole talk about?
Steroid.
How boxing is corrupt. And all this. So when you ain't in it no more, it don't apply no more? Oh, it's just all of a sudden gone? You stupid motherfucker? What are you talking about? That was his whole talk about how people cheating and steroids and boxing is corrupt and all this, but all of a sudden it just disappeared? Maybe because, I don't know. It's one thing for sure. It's a lot of things that didn't happen to me. And there's a lot of things that going on. But for sure, you ain't going to see me get my ass whooped, my girl getting fucked, and getting took all in the same day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's been, in passing, like when you guys cross paths, what's been his posture and demeanor when coming?
Man, these guys, when I come through, because I'm a real one, bro. I don't, you can say all this stuff on the internet and all that stuff like that. You can say that. It's just like the Dylan White situation. White is obsessed with me because he gay. I feel he cheating on his husband. He got his husband. But they'll say all this stuff on social media and stuff like that. But when they see a real one in person, when you see a real one, you can feel their energy.
Right.
You know if a person with the shits or not.
Right.
And I don't just talk. Anybody around me can validate like D the nicest man in the world. But you don't want to see that other side of him. You don't want to see that. And I don't just say it just to say it. You know what I mean? Because I'm about what sometimes guys need to be put in their place. And I'm going to show you, and it really comes out. I'll really show you something. You know what I mean? And sleep good at night. Trust me, man. People don't know what people have been through in life, man. They don't know nothing. Nothing. But talk, just like I said, just like the Dylan White said, I don't even want to bring him up, but he fits the description of what we talking about. It's just like him. He do all this talking, but time you see him, you don't even forget see him if he sees you.
Right.
A mouse in the room.
Wow.
When he came, he did all that talking, but when he came over here, they knew I was in the room. I did not know. Chris did not even let me know. I kind of got on him. I'm like, man, why you ain't let me know that bitch ass nigga was up in here? He's like, man, I ain't want any stuff. I'm like, bro, because he know when I say something, he know. He know that ain't nobody going to stop Deontay when he trying to get at you. It's just facts. I'm proving. I'm proving, Fred.
I know.
And this motherfucker came all the way over here to say nothing. You got all this shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Over there, you motherfucking master dog. You got all this to talk about, but then when you see a real one in person, don't want to say nothing. That's how all of them are. They see a real one, they'll go the other way.
Right.
Or they'll ask, I want to talk, can I talk to D? Can I just speak to him? You know what I'm saying? All that, man, it was... forget all that stuff. Y'all want to act bold and brave on this. You know what I'm saying? They better be glad I ain't the type of person that take that and go try to go find them. I ain't got time for that. But when I see you, then express yourself.
Right.
Let me feel your energy.
Right.
Express yourself. Then hey, let's see where it goes from there.
Right.
You know, all that other stuff, that don't mean nothing to me. Because my life is, I got a beautiful life. I don't let, that's why people, you know, they can, you know, say things or whatever, and I don't have no reaction to it. I don't have no reaction to what these marks talking about out here. Period. Because it don't bother me. But when you see me, express yourself.
Right.
Then we can maybe talk.
And Eddie